Nigerians really need to learn from Ghana. Yes, Nigerians saying you people really need to learn from Ghana how their Muslims and Christians are living together, are living peacefully.
There are several useless countries in this world, but the most useless of them all, the Oga Patapata of them all, is my own country called Nigeria.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yes, we know Nigerians are refugees, and that is why you are tolerating them so much. Even if we are not declaring them as refugees, the status of their country today, it is even worse than Liberia. Back then when Liberia had to come to Ghana to seek refuge.
Nigerians really need help. The situation in Nigeria is not looking good at all. This Nigeria living in Ghana shares some things Nigerians should learn from Ghanaians moving forward, and other videos of both Ghanaians and Nigerians. Let's watch this video, hearing what they have to say. And please, do not forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to throw more light on it.
Nigerians really need to learn from Ghana. Yes, Nigerians saying you people really need to learn from Ghana how their Muslims and Christians are living together, are living peacefully. Yes, come and see the way Nigerian Muslims are slaughtering the Nigerian Christians. They kill them like in quantity, in large number. Currently, right now, the Nigerian Muslim is killing the Christians back to back. Myself, I they cry. So Nigerians will be saying, and Ghana is a small country. Ghana is this, Ghana is this. But those people are living peacefully more than you people. Yes, they are living peacefully more than you people. When you come to Ghana, you will see the Christian and the Muslim like family, like brothers and sisters. A Christian house is there, Muslim house is there. They are eating together, using the same firewood to cook. If you see mosques and church, the same place, they are worshiping. We worship the same God, but in a different way. In a different way. The Muslims, they worship Allah. The Christians, we worship God in heaven. They are all the same thing. They are living peacefully. They use the same market. They use the same road. They buy everything they do the same. The same. But here in Nigeria, like the Christians, they see the Muslims as threat. The Muslims, they see the Christians as threat. Like they're all enemies. All enemies. The Christians are based in the east. Why? Muslims, they go, we don't have enough. I don't know how I want to talk. But come to Ghana. Yes, come to Ghana. You will see Christians. Come to Accra in Ghana. Christians and Muslims, they're living together, moving together, doing everything together, peacefully together. I have never seen or heard in Ghana the history of Ghana that Muslims and Christians are fighting and the Muslims are killing the Christians with it, like they are slaughtering them. Currently now in Nigeria. Me, I fear for my life. I fear for my life. Come and see the way they are killing. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven. Count it. See, Nigeria, people need to learn from Ghana. Wallahi, people always say that Ghana is a small country. Ghana is this. But those people, they are living peacefully. Everything about them is just on point. Nigeria is not the only African country in the whole world, though. Nigeria, you people are not the only African country in the whole world. Make una leave the Christians alone. Stop killing the Christians. Stop killing them. They don't need to do anything. See, let me tell you something. If Muslims are, if they are killing Muslims, it's their fellow Muslims that are killing them. If any Muslim is dying or any mosque is being burnt, it's their fellow Muslim, the Boko Haram, that are killing them. Not Christians. Christians don't get that time. Stop killing the Christians in Nigeria. I take God back on now. Nigeria is not the only African country in this whole world. No. How can somebody be in the church worshiping their God and go down there, burn the whole church, kill everybody, use cutlass to machete everybody? Come and see the recent killing of the Christians in Nigeria. Come and see I don't know if you guys have seen the video. I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures. Oh my God. I saw one pastor crying like this, like my heart caught. Nigerians, we could not learn from Ghana how to live. The same Ghana people say it's a small country, you people should learn from them how they live their life, how they do their things, their way of life. If we learn them, wallahi, and implement it in this country, it will really go a long way.
There are several useless countries in this world, but the most useless of them all, the Oga Patapata of them all, is my own country called Nigeria. In 2023, I left the sum of $200 in my Zenith domiciliary account. As I'm speaking to you right now, that account is left with just $79 in less than 2 years. This bank keep deducting money, service charge, electronics charge, ATM charge, this charge, sheets charge, urinate charge. See, that account is left with just $79. Nigeria is a very useless country with most corrupt leaders. Even the banking system, they are thieves. You cannot even trust the banking system anymore. Yeah, Northwest Bank, 2 months ago, gave each customer £50 free of charge just for you banking with them, and they use your money for business. £50. I'm a beneficiary as well. Where in my own country, the only thing banking system can do is just to steal. I pity people who are still saving their money back home.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yes, we know Nigerians are refugees, and that is why you are tolerating them so much. Even if we are not declaring them as refugees, the status of their country today, it is even worse than Liberia. Back then when Liberia had to come to Ghana to seek refuge. Believe you me, Christians are being massacred, and I don't know is that what they call genocide. But Mr. President, don't you think we just had to be told this rather than keeping quiet and making people dent your image, speak bad about you, and make it look like you don't know your left from your right, when actually it appears you do. You just had to come out clean. Do not help the Nigerians swallow their pride. They are proud, pompous, arrogant, disrespectful, loud, and they confuse their act of wanting to dominate as confidence. No, authoritarianism is never confidence. And you can't be an authoritarian here in Ghana, even if you come from Ghana. Yeah, but Joe, that flame will be quiet because Ghanaians, we are cold and we flow like water. And there is no flame that can flame on its own under fire. No. And so when you own as a Nigerian, you will never be able to spark or chuck any Ghanaian in this country. But Mr. President, that tolerance that you have had for these people over time have made them grow horns. That, of course, we have dehorned. Yes, but please, they don't need to be beheaded. I am being figurative in my speech, not literal. If you think that you are not going to get them out of the country, please, you need to put them in check and let them assume their original status as refugees. They are preaching a certain gospel of Pan-Africanism. But if I want to listen to the general Nigerian preaching of Pan-Africanism, that means a South African police is a police in Ghana, right? No. A Ghanaian police is not even a police in Togo. No. And so you are a Nigerian citizen and you are not automatically a citizen in Ghana. Know that and learn that. When I talk, you see this is hatred talking. When hatred speaks. Yes, you would only think of what I am saying as one talking out of hatred if you are a Nigerian or if you are a fool. Simple and short. Because is it reasonable that I plant my oranges in geographical location A, but I pluck the oranges in geographical location Q? No. Where the seed fell, that is where the seed germinates. And where the seed germinates, that is where it is harvested. You understand? And so you can't come from your country and come and act like you are part of us. Shut up and realize your clear identity as refugees. Simple and short. And that is who they are. And so even if the president of Ghana would not come out and let us know that you are refugees, there is a viral TikTok video, believe you me, where pastors are crying for mighty men to come and save them. When he cried, he never cried out for a Nigerian rich man. Isn't he in Nigeria? He cried out all the way to the United States that Donald Trump does something about it. Where are the rich men in your country that can buy Ghana, a country full of peace, that can buy common Ghana of yesterday, a common Ghana of yesterday, so full of something you wish for, you can't afford peace. You can't buy peace. Where? So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, people think that you are the one who has entertained these people unnecessarily. And I always tell them, no, ECOWAS and the country Ghana as a part of an ECOWAS, I don't know, fictional union is the reason. That is why Haruna Idrisu got up some time ago and he was saying something like, so far as, I stand corrected, it might not be Haruna Idrisu, it might be the leader of the majority side of parliament. One of them was saying that so far as a person comes from an ECOWAS country, he has a right to be in any other ECOWAS country until 90 days. Then he leaves. What if this person is a criminal? Are you having enough security apparatus? Have you positioned your security in place and in guard such that people as such can be in check should they come and leave in 90 days? You stand and you speak with hypocrisy. You and I know that it has been more than 90 days. People from ECOWAS countries have been living in Ghana and they are still in Ghana. when you sit up and you are talking, don't talk with hypocrisy. And so when I'm talking to you, don't think I'm talking to you with no authority. I also speak with the authority vested in me by the theological scripts that I read. I am gazetted. I can bless a wedding. I can officiate any ceremony that a reverend minister gazetted and recognized by the nation can officiate. So when I'm talking, don't just get angry and look at me like my son, bro. I'm not your son. And so with all due respect, my man, the heads you have on your neck are the same heads we have on our neck. And over time, we know that you people come into power and just take our hands and give it to the colonial master and go by the Caucasian way and principles of existence. We cannot abide by that. We can't. So that ECOWAS we all know is nonsensical because it does not benefit the Ghanaian. I was dreaming some time ago and I asked you a question, politicians in power, that if Ghana does not depend on any country in ECOWAS for anything, not even for peace, do you think we are a country that should be a part of ECOWAS? No, we don't. We don't. Because we don't benefit from it under any circumstance. And so, see, with all due respect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and any other person in the governmental state of affairs that is concerned or has his responsibility to Ghana because Ghanaians put you in that position, with all due respect, sit up, and strengthen the security corners and the security arms of your country. Because if you are seriously trying to say that you want to entertain countries, its citizens from countries in the name of ECOWAS, then you should be willing to check your security and strengthen the arms of your security, of your security body. Because the arms of a security body is weak. We know it is weak. And so strengthen it with all due respect. And stop standing and speaking as if when you have spoken, it is down and it is done. You don't know when you are going to leave the world, do you? If you have any authority as a human being, even as a president, tell me.
This is a strong message to ECOWAS. It's not a warning. It's not a threat, but it's a word of caution. The chairman of ECOWAS, Julius Maada Bio, the president of Sierra Leone, I want to address or send this message straight to you because you are the head of ECOWAS. Ghanaians has been complaining of late that the country is not safe. That the influence of immigrants all in the name of ECOWAS are committing crime and making Ghana's name tarnished globally. And they are making Ghana unsafe. But you guys have turned deaf ears and blind eye to it because you have no interest of the ECOWAS countries. This is a strong message to you guys that there is a time coming, not today, not tomorrow, but it will soon happen. You will get a leader that will put Ghana first, that will have the interest and the love of the country in her heart. And the leader will push to exit from ECOWAS. And that's when the problem lies. If Ghana exits from ECOWAS, no leader, no ECOWAS leader should dare step his foot or her foot in Ghana that they come to resolve issues. Because today that we are complaining, you guys are quiet. You guys are quiet. So if Ghana exits ECOWAS today, we don't want to see any leader of ECOWAS with your stinking suits in Ghana that will come to resolve issue because you will not take it lightly. This time around, we are not playing. We are not playing. We are very serious about it because the country is not safe. People are dying day in and day out. But you guys are quiet. No press release, nothing to address this issue. Our leaders always come to ECOWAS meeting, but we don't hear anything talking about the insecurity issues in Ghana. So if any leader rises up in Ghana and decides to exit ECOWAS, none of you should step foot in Ghana that will come to resolve issues because only God knows what will happen then. Yes, this is not a threat. This is not a warning, but this is a strong message from our heart to you guys. Julius Maada Bio, the president of Sierra Leone.
So the Ghana Navy has arrested 10 Nigerians who were secretly found on a Panamanian ship near Tamaport. Investigations show they entered the ship in Lagos before it sailed to Ghana. They have been handed to the immigration and the marine for deeper checks. Authorities say that more details will be revealed soon as investigations continues. Now, let us connect the dots. Chad has just closed its borders with Nigeria because they say terrorists may try to enter or escape to Chad. At the same time, America is talking about possible military actions in Nigeria. And now, Ghana has people entering by sea without permission. My people, Things are happening very fast in West Africa. So the question is simple. What should Ghana do right now? If neighboring countries are closing their borders to protect their people, should Ghana still keep the doors wide open? Or must we tighten security on land, sea, and air before someone brings in chaos to our home? Forget about all those who are going to talk who are not Ghanaians, because that is not their home. So when it comes on you. See, there's pressure. There's pressure right now as we speak. Okay. And this is so sad to the point that it is going to affect the good people and bad people. We must know who is coming. Yes, we must know who is coming. We must protect our own first. That is not hate. That is responsibility. That is not xenophobic. That is protection and security first. Chad said, protect our people first. Ghana must think too. If you close on me when I am in trouble, why should I leave mine open when you are in trouble? Unity must be real, not one-sided. So let us ask ourselves, is it time for Ghana to strengthen border checks? Is it time to be wise and alert? Is it time to think about Ghana first so that Africa can stand stronger tomorrow?
I don't understand these Tinubu people. If you talk about them, they'll say you are tarnishing their image. Now, which image does Nigeria have again? After Trump called your country a disgraced country, what image do you have? Some people went on sea and they were robbed. Somebody that is asking me that how the foreigner get access to boats in Ghana. How did your Nigerians get access to car in Ghana to be robbing people in Kumasi? If you go and pay, they can give you both. Anyways, this one just came out. Police rescue 15 years old pregnant Nigerian girl who was trafficked for exploitation. 15 years. 15 years. And this is a statement the police has released. You can pause it and read it. So apparently the parents of the girls, they don't even know that the girl was in Ghana. 15 years. You brought her to Ghana. We talk, they will say this and that. You know, the ECOWAS law, that bogus ECOWAS law, they don't have any age limit. So even if you are 3 years, you can move between West African states. And that is bad. That is bad. I said this ECOWAS thing, it is only one country that is taking advantage of it. Look, I'm beginning to think that Nigeria is in existence to disturb other countries. They behave like last bones, disturbing human left and right. That's like those people, God created them to specifically disturb everybody in this world. Last bones. No wonder Trump says they are now a disgraced country. If Trump says you are disgraced, you are disgraced. There's nothing you can do to redeem your image. You are disgraced.
President Tinubu remains one of the best presidents in Nigeria.
Na lie. President Tinubu is not one of the best presidents in Nigeria.
You guys are not looking at what he's doing. Most of the things President Tinubu is trying to do is him trying to rebrand Nigeria.
The truth of the matter is that she didn't say anything wrong. I believe she's one of those people that are just coming to realization that Tinubu is actually doing well. And she's honest enough to admit it openly, unlike so many others. But what she didn't know is that leaders before Tinubu never bothered to do the job, the duty of a president. They would all know what to do, but they would not have the courage to do it because they understand that one of the greatest risks any Nigerian leader would take is attempting to effect a change in the system. No leader in the history of Nigeria who is doing the kind of reforms Tinubu is doing right now ever survived it. There are people in this country who does not want Nigeria to progress. Once anyone emerges as whether military head of state or civilian president of Nigeria and begins to attempt to make a change in the system, they will take him out. He will be taken out. Yes. So every other leaders before Tinubu never did what Tinubu is doing right now. Everything they do, every policy they make will be targeted towards consolidating his power. So they would end up being only in power, not in office. And these 16 military guys just tested Tinubu to see if actually he's in power or he's just in office. But as you can see, he is both in office and in power. Leadership is all about change. Tinubu is the only president in the history of Nigeria who is doing the work of a president. Tinubu is actually rebranding Nigeria. Tinubu is actually repositioning Nigeria. His predecessors were only interested in the power of a president. They never bothered to do the job, the duty of a president, which is what Tinubu is doing right now. So it would be unfair to say that Tinubu is one of the best presidents, as if there have been other good presidents. There have never been. This is the first time someone is doing the job of a president in Nigeria.
Wow, this is one of the most shocking things to me in a recent time, hearing some Nigerians saying that President Tinubu is the best president Nigerians have ever produced. That was so shocking to me. I can't believe that at this time and age, some Nigerians youth are still supporting this man. Like, make it make sense to me. What has President Tinubu ever done for Nigerians? With everything going on in our country at this point, with the level of atrocity, killings, kidnapping that is increasing day by numbers, you are still saying that this man is the best president? Oh no, Nigeria can never be better. This is why Nigeria can never move forward, because with this kind of mindset some people have in Nigeria, they will still keep voting for the wrong people every time. So how can we ever fix the country? When we have division among us, some people want to support the bad leaders. Like, oh my God, I feel so bad when I hear this. I can't believe. But still, I really want to know what President Tinubu has done for some Nigerians. I will take my time to go do research, because I can't place it to understand some Nigerians saying that it's coming to fix Nigeria. What has it fixed for the past 3 years now? What are this man fixed so far? It's sad though, it's sad. I must say it's sad. A lot has been spoken on this video. They have all given their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians. And also this video of Bra Kofi. I think a lot of us know Bra Kofi, a Nigeria blogger who always talk good about Ghanaian cousins, saying that Nigerians need to learn from Ghanaians, especially the Christians and Muslims, because according to him, Muslims and Nigerians are killing the Christians. And we see videos flying on social media of what is going on in Nigeria. I really wish Nigerians can begin to learn from Ghanaians, because in Ghana, both Christians and Muslims are living like brothers and sisters. They don't fight, they don't quarrel, they appreciate everyone, they respect their religions. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. I wish Nigerians can learn from Ghanaians. But in all of this, I would love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, if you have not liked the video, please do well by liking the video, and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.